You find out, you go to the doctor and you get the ultrasound and there are 2 heartbeats. Oh shit. Your birth plan just went completely out the window, because how are you going to be able to birth 2 babies naturally? It's impossible. Your doctor is already scheduling a C-section. They're already saying that this is going to be a C-section and that they're going to take the babies early so that they can have the best possible chance on the outside. Well, guess what? I have seen twins being born at home. Oftentimes, this even happens by surprise. A mom will have planned a home birth. She may have either not chosen to have ultrasound, or the ultrasound didn't pick up the second baby. And then she pushes her first baby out. She thinks, this is awesome. I'm just so elated. And then she's like, wait, there's another one. And it's a surprise twin home birth. I've also seen this happen where mom has had previous C-sections and she's on her way to the hospital and she births twins in her car. So again, if you are having twins, this does not mean that you have to have a C-section. And any doctor who automatically goes to twins, C-section, is not going to be the right fit for you. Because the truth is that you could have a vaginal birth. You could even have an unmedicated birth. You could have a home birth with twins. If that's what you want, there are resources out there that can help you. They're not widely advertised in mainstream. Because again, our culture is based on the fact that our bodies are defective and broken, and that we need other people to tell us how we need to birth to make it safe. But the reality is that this is a physiological process. Your body knows what to do. So maybe twins might be a little bit riskier, but you know what? You are the one that can decide whether you want to take those risks and how likely those risks are actually going to be. Because again, it's all about the numbers. If you look at the actual numbers and then you compare the data from hospital to home, you start to see that, hey, maybe the things they did in the hospital contributed to that emergency. Whereas at home, where it was planned, where it was safe, where it was supported, this mom just birthed her babies unassisted, no problems. She might have wanted a midwife. We don't know. But sometimes what happens is, because of the way that our medical system is, you find out you're having twins and suddenly it feels like the doors are just shut on you, on all of your options. And you feel pushed into a corner. And I am here to tell you that if you feel like you are pushed in the corner, that is not fair. That is really not fair, that you have to choose between going completely unassisted versus getting pushed into a C-section in the hospital. It sucks. Believe me, I understand. Because as I said, I wanted my midwife there. I wanted my doula there. I missed out on having some beautiful home birth pictures of me in the pool with my daughter right after birth, because I had to send everybody away just so that I could stay in my power and avoid getting pushed into a hospital birth. So I get it. You don't have to go unassisted if you don't want to. And there are care providers out there who can support that. In fact, I believe there's quite a few OBs out there, Dr. Stu being one of them, who can also support twins. And he has attended twin home births. And I think there's a few others as well. I've seen them. I've seen them out on social media. I've been following this stuff for 10 years. So all you have to do at any time is just ask me the questions like, hey, have you seen this? If I haven't, I guarantee you one of the doulas in my community has, because we see this stuff. We understand it. But you, being a mom who is in the mom communities, if you're getting just the mainstream education, you're not seeing it. And if you're just seeing what your care provider's options are for you, you're not seeing it. And if you're taking certain classes, you may not even know about this. So this is part of what I do with my clients, is I help them find those loopholes so that they can get the birth they want, again, without having to fight, beg, or compromise. And if you see any more traps that I've mentioned before about natural birth traps, then hey, I would love to hear from you what you're spotting out there in the mom community. I can't be everywhere at once. So you can always send me a message, or you can put it inside of the Facebook group. because what I do is I collect all of those and then I put them in a nice list so that you can then recognize them. And then I teach content on it as well. So if you're loving these videos, please like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. You can go to empoweringmomsbirth.com as well and check out my website where I have a bunch of resources. I'm creating a blog now, and follow me on all my social media channels at Empowering Moms Birth. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Talk to you soon.